Hi, everyone. Thank you to everyone who came to our second class meeting of this HEX on October 9th, 2020. So we have 4 more classes left, I believe, 4 more together. And for today's class, what we did was some road mapping. So I have a quote up in the Work-Based Learning Center, in the virtual Work-Based Learning Center, that says that basically don't be the person who is climbing up the ladder of success, only to realize once you reach the top that that's not the ladder that you want to be on. It's not leading you somewhere you want to go. And so today we did some work to prevent that. We talked about messages that you have heard in your life from parents, peers, or teachers, family members about how to be successful in the world. And I shared a little bit about my story. So I have immigrant parents. I'm first generation. I was born here. And my parents immigrated from El Salvador to basically have better opportunities and to have better resources, namely education for their kids. They wouldn't be able to afford an education for me in our homeland. So they came here, and their message to me since I was very young, I'm talking like before kindergarten, was to know that my education was the most important thing, and that my education was going to save me. My education was going to be everything in my life. And I will say that I have enjoyed learning and expanding. I really enjoyed having a college experience and just getting to have an experience that a lot of people in my family have never and will never have. But my education didn't save me. It didn't open the doors that I feel good about being open, that I want to walk through. It prepared me to just survive capitalism and to basically just get a job that was going to pay for me to be able to live. And that's how our world is structured. And that's how a lot of people live their lives. And I want you to know that that's not the only way that you can live your life. And that's not the only way that you have to live your life. And the way that we start kind of driving, being the drivers in our life, is by really checking in with ourselves and thinking about what it is that we want and what we don't want, what makes our hearts sing, what fills us with joy and excitement, what energizes you, right? So we did an activity today where you did that road mapping, and you created basically a wish list of all of the things that you want in your life 3 months from now, 1 year from now, 3 years from now, and then in your whole lifetime. I am going to be linking that assignment here below in this video, and also in our work-based learning classroom. And I would love for you to take 5 minutes to do that and figure out what are the things that like you would really love to have in your life in 3 months, 1 year, 3 years, and in your lifetime. The next step is to circle the one that would have the most positive impact in your life. So which one of all of these things that you wrote down would have the most positive impact in your life? So in the past, for me, for like 3 months, I've written like eating regularly and like eating a little healthier and like working on my mental health, because that influences everything, right? If I'm super depressed or anxious, it makes it really hard for me to show up and take risks, like applying to a job that I really want but feel scared about, right? Or don't want to deal with rejection, or I don't feel like I'm cut out for it or whatever. Fuck that. You are. And I want you to take chances, and I want you to be able to work on these things, right? And have a positive impact. So by identifying what the thing is that you can work on that would have the most positive impact, would have the most positive effects in your life, we then start to have some clarity on how to build momentum, right? How to build momentum. So the next step is for you to take that and to create basically a list of steps or activities or things that you can do to help support meeting that goal. Does that make sense? So if for me, it was like eating more regularly, because I know that affects my mood and my energy and my mental health. and improving my mental health, then I know that I need to be grocery shopping regularly, or even look into maybe like a food subscription plan where they send me food that's already made. Um, if I'm having a lot of anxiety, I know that moving my body and working out is something that I hate to organize and to do, but it really impacts me in a positive way for my mental health because I have a release. So then that's something that is an activity that I can do. It's a step I can take to contribute to my mental health being better so that I can show up for the world, so I can show up in school and do what I have to do to get the credits I need to graduate, and so that I can continue building my life. You are all worth it. You're all worth it. These are these activities that we're doing to get clear and to start taking aligned action with what it is that you want, so that you're not taking aligned action and climbing that ladder for shit you don't want. Okay? You deserve it. I will talk to you soon. We'll see you in the next class.